Hi, are you Graham?
I am.
Welcome to your first oboe lesson.
Alright.
Alright, so I have all the pieces right here. There are 3 pieces. You have the bell, right?
Mm-hmm.
This looks like a bell. You also have the middle joint. You can tell it's the middle joint because it has a cork right here, and right here it has a spot for another joint, right? So
Yep.
this is the middle joint, and then you have the top joint. You can tell it's the top joint because right here you can tell that the reed's going to stick in there.
Okay.
It's much smaller. It's where the reed cord goes. Okay.
Alright.
So when you put it together, you're gonna want to grab the bell
Yeah.
and the middle joint.
Alright. Okay.
When you put them together, you're gonna there's one key on the bell, and you're gonna press it down and see how when you press it down, the lever, it pulls up.
Yeah.
That way when you put it in, they there's 2 little, they sort of like are puzzle pieces, and they don't run into each other. So
Okay.
you want to give that a try?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go, just slide it in. Alright, nice. Now you have this top joint, and instead of pressing something on the lower joint like you did for the first connection,
Yeah.
you're going to press something on the upper joint. You're going to press actually 2 things. So, what I do is I go like this, to be more detailed, I guess. Your palm, right here on your thumb, is gonna press down this key right here, and if you see that, it lifts up this lever right here.
Yeah.
On the right side of the oboe. So you're gonna press down that, it lifts up the one on the right side, and then there's also one on the left side as well. You're gonna press the top little one of these teardrop keys, right?
Okay.
So if you just grab it like that, then both of them are lifted up, and then you can slide it in to the rest. So why don't you give that a try?
So with your palm, I'm pressing, and then
that top one, yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah, there you go. And then just slide it in, and try to line up those levers perfectly.
I can't even see what I'm doing.
Yeah, here, if you turn it sideways, you can definitely see.
Yeah.
There you go. That should be good. Alright. Now that we have this all set up, I'm going to put this down for just a quick second. Could you get your reed case out? Alright. So we have our reed in our reed case, and you already know how to open it, so why don't you do that carefully. Grab the reed. Oops! That's not what you wanted to do. Alright. Here. Just dip it in the clean water. Don't worry. Just dip it in the clean water. No, don't let the water touch the thread. That's how far.
Okay.
So just give it a little soak.
How long would you say?
I would say 2 minutes, but that reed has already been that reed has already been soaked about 10 minutes ago, so it should be fine.
So you think I'm good?
Yeah, I believe you are good. Okay. Before we put it on the instrument, I want you to purse your lips, right? Like this, right?
Yeah.
And stick the tip of the reed on the line between your rough tissue and soft tissue. So you can feel how there's like a line between like the outside of your lips and the soft tissue. So I want you to put the tip of the reed right there, right? Right there, yeah. And then wrap your lips around and roll in just a little bit. Make sure when you roll in that your bottom lip stays on the same spot. You're gonna roll in just a little bit. Alright, now that you have that, I'm gonna play a few notes on the oboe, show you some fingers, and then we're gonna get you playing, alright?
Okay.
Okay, the first note you should probably learn is B flat. Some would say don't start them with B flat because it's a weird fingering, but I like to start with B flat. So B flat is going to be, you're going to have your first finger, your second finger, and your first finger on your right hand. It's going to be. And then if you go down to A, you lift up your right finger. And then if you go down to G, you put down your ring finger. And then for F, I know I'm going fast. I'll recap when you're playing. If you go down to F, either you can put down a fork fingering, so 1 and 3, or 1, 2, and this. I guess this is another teardrop key. Right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now that I've touched on those notes, how about you put your reed in? Make sure when you put your reed in, just put it straight in. I like to twist it on its way down, and then
How do you know when to stop? Oh.
It'll stop.
Stops. Okay.
It stops for you. Okay. And then when you take the oboe, stick it out, and see if it's just straighten it. And then if you put it up to your mouth and you feel like it's still kind of crooked, then just move it around.
Say it's better.
All right. So, fingers. Your first finger is gonna go.
This one or this one?
First, okay. Left hand.
Yeah.
Left hand is gonna go 1, 2, 3, and then those are your pinky keys.
Yes.
Right. Your right hand is gonna go 1, 2, 3. For clarinet, I believe that there are some keys that you skip. No, maybe not. Okay. On oboe, it's really easy because your main 3 fingers, the keys that those fingers play, are clearly outlined. Like if you look at the oboe here, you can almost tell that these 3 keys stand out from all the rest, and these 3 keys stand out from all the rest. So why don't you try that again? Yeah, there you go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, nice. Your thumb doesn't really have any keys. Yeah, it just goes under there. Oh, I do have a rack. So these are nice because they save your thumb a little bit. So I'm gonna stick that on right there. Okay. Now, do you remember the fingering for B flat that I showed you?
Wasn't it 1, 2, 3, and 1?
Close. It's just 1, 2, and 1.
1, 2, and 1. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, now, remember what I said, how you purse your lips? Stick your reed in, not that far, just a little bit, and then roll it in just a little bit, right? Now, maybe take a little bit less reed in. Alright, try that. There you go. Alright, now, lift up your right finger and go to A. Here, taking a little less reed.
So like that?
A little less. There you go. Yeah, so A. Alright. Now, put your ring finger down on your left hand. That's going to get you to G. Right there, there you go. Which one do you prefer? Your fork or the... if you're going to do the fork, then your finger's going to go to that one. Yeah. There you go. Alright. Okay. Now, we're going to go B flat, A.
So, B flat, A.
B flat is, remember, it's
just that.
Yeah, there you go.
That.
B flat, A, G, F. Let's try that.
Oh.
Just that sequence. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, here we go. If you're taking a little less reed, it's going to be easier to play in the lower register. So if you want to try that in the lower register.
Oh.
Make sure. Oh, you weren't covering that hole. Try the G again. Try the G and then go down to the F.
Here?
Yeah, from G. There you go. Alright. Now we're gonna go bum 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 bum.
Okay.
Slowly. 1, 2, here we go. Sweet. Alright, does that feel good?
Yeah.
Do you think you have trouble with the high range or the low range?
Definitely low.
Definitely
As
low
of right
range.
now.
As of right now, okay. Sweet. I think that's taking apart the instrument is basically the same as putting the instrument together. You're gonna start with the reed, however. So twist out. Yeah. And you can put that back in your reed case. Yeah, you can just lay that across your lap.
Oh my gosh, how is this supposed to work? I'm
struggling. If you just...
Good enough.
Alright,
So,
and now,
is this...
I usually, it doesn't really matter which joint you take off first. Sometimes I take off the bottom. I just take off the bottom. Oh, that's why!
Oh!
Yeah, that would help. Alright. Okay, so if you just twist that off, and then twist the other ones off as well.
Do I need to... I'm just gonna put it...
Yeah. And then I'll swab it out after. Sweet. Alright. Thank you, Graham.
No problem, thank you.
Alright.